All of you haters don't believe in me, but mark my words, I am as spry as I was 40 years ago.
You're lying! You're old!
I am not. Watch this water bucket trick I perform with ease. Uh, uh.
Ah, Sir Thomas, I'm glad you've arrived. Our queen is dying and we are without an heir. I am requesting you take Sir Bennet with you to the Scottish Highlands to retrieve King James VI of Scotland. You inform Parliament's request of his annexation to the throne. If he accepts, return immediately, so we can prepare for his arrival.
As you wish, Baron Burleigh. I will leave at once.
Quite a big castle.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright, innit?
You sure I'm fine staying outside?
Orders with that I go alone. You weren't even there when old wee Queenie died, who was bonkers, lad.
Why are you talking like that?
Hey, watch your gov. Why are you taking the piss for no reason? I'm gonna head inside now. Maybe wipe that expression off your mug, muppet, before I return.
And so, the Queen's Guard continued up the castle to find the Scottish king. His castle, godlike in nature, was a telling sign of his belief he was put on the throne by a higher power.
King James, I have found you. I come on behalf of the House of Tudor and English Parliament. We request your presence at once to take over the throne in the Queen's departure.
Good on, Matt. Oh, you sure you want me on your throne? You know, Lizzy killed some of my relatives. The old ankle bad is probably rolling in a grave.
I understand, King, but we have no other options. Personally, I have no stake in what happens. This is my last scene. I just need to know yes or no.
Oh, mate, you put up a hard bargain. I'm gonna have to say yes.
Great.
And so King James arrived in England, ready to assume rulership of the Land of the Roses. While in England, he takes the title of King James I, and the royal house shifts from Tudors to the Stuarts. While his rule was turning out to be more and more destructive by the day, he spent much of his time working on a translation of the Bible and was increasingly ditching important government work to go to his personal lodge. While in power, he raised a child named Charles and trained him to rule with an iron fist, just as he did. Yet, anger is stirring within the kingdom. Devout Catholic Guy Fawkes, angry with the king's persecution of his people, vows to blow up the Parliament building in a show of force. His plan failed, but his movement of disobedience to rule would inspire generations after him, and the mask of English content to the throne would begin to unravel. We now find King James relaxing and enjoying himself at his personal lodge, unaware that his anger and control of the Isles was about to catch up to him. King James suffered a severe stroke and died at his lodge. With the country in disarray, Charles I takes the throne and begins a rule defined by the coming Civil War. We arrive back in the year 1640 to see England in chaos. King Charles has agreed to sign the Petition of Right to limit his power as king. But the king has ignored it. Here he stands with the nation on the brink of civil war, bored with the politics of Parliament.
My father proved that we were chosen by God to rule each and every one of you. I'm sorry your feeble minds cannot comprehend that. I will not be signing any more petitions to limit my power. I am Parliament. Good day.
This facade of a government can go on no longer. I declare that we stand up to the king and show him that the people lead this nation. Long live England.
The coming years would begin to be known as Long Parliament, an era led by John Lambert. Parliament would begin meeting on a regular basis and pass a law making it illegal for the session to dissolve. Over this time, they found numerous men and the king's ministers guilty, leading to their execution.
Lord Cromwell, the Ironsides are all in position for an attack at Edgehill. We can cut off the Cavaliers at dawn and begin our fight for an end to his reign.
Excellent, General. Soon the king's heads will roll as we enter Buckingham Palace.
Great, my lord. No one can be as bad as Charles I.
Gunpowder December.
That's who the guy was.
When did Minecraft?
It missed. Why did it stop?